So now it is that your girl's recording and my chat being absolutely diabolically down bad at the moment. Let's go ahead. Let's jump into this next damn reaction. Since it is, we're talking about Marvel. Triple G, shout outs to you. When Ultron packed up the Avengers and proved he's him. So without further ado, y'all, let's get into this next damn reaction. Oh my god. Y'all are funny.
So we start the scene off with the Avengers going into absolute war with Hydra. Bro, imagine clocking into your job thinking it's gonna be a normal day, and out of nowhere the Avengers pull up and start dropping bodies. I would have turned in my uniform and walked out like a FedEx employee after their first day. Like, nah, you telling me it's a chance?
I'm not gonna lie, that's a lot of package.
My uniform and walked out like a FedEx.
Ooh, God bless the people it is that work for FedEx, Amazon, UPS, you know, even the USPS. Shout outs to y'all, because y'all do a service of delivering our packages no matter what weather it is. Like on a serious note, I feel like it is that we need to go ahead and give appreciation to people it is who do these type of jobs, these labors, all of that, because man, this is not an easy task of doing deliveries, stockings, you know, all that. Like, God bless y'all.
Employee after their first day. Like, nah, you telling me it's a chance I run into the Hulk? That's an
wow, Babs.
incredible no thank you. I'd rather listen to that new KSI.
Stop the cap.
We got Thor jumping off a truck and he takes out 4 soldiers going 4 for 4 like Wendy's. Then 3 more shows up and he instantly gets to cooking. And bro must have thought Scarlett Johansson was paying attention because he was out there just shooting anything. Bro picked up a steel object to pack up these 2, knowing good and well he did not have to do all that.
I got to a point where I was just out there trying shit, one leg off the wrong foot, bump fades off my right shoulder. I'm not even a right shoulder bump fade guy.
Cap pulls up and starts dragging his one soldier before he tosses him into his teammates. And the dude he just tortured like that must have been black because he had no reason to drag him like that. Y'all know how old Cap is. Bro was there for segregation. He must have forgot during the fight that this ain't the 1900s no more.
Wow.
You need to leave.
Cap throws his shield like a frisbee, taking out one soldier and uses his bite to take out the next. Then Thor and Iron Man show up destroying the tank and Hulk catches it. Hulk throws the tank and starts tweaking out on the Hydra soldiers. And then we see this one soldier trying to skedaddle.
I gotta get out of here.
Head if you scared, you should have stayed the fuck home. We end up getting this absolutely cold slow motion of the Avengers. But before we continue, can everyone just hold on? Hawkeye, I'm on your ass. Bring that ass here, boy. You ain't got no reason to be hitting this pose. I guarantee you, bro.
I'd rather Hawkeye hit the pose than the pose of Hulk right in our damn face. Oh, you thought it is that I was just gonna let that slide and I wasn't gonna talk about the green, unincredible Hulk himself? We had a whole conversation talking about him before this reaction, trust me.
Did they in the movie who upgraded Captain America's shield?
Did they in the movie who...
You ain't hit nothing but a tree.
What's up, Earl?
Whose mess is this? You put him on the TV. Bro, don't.
Now it's time for everybody's crush to start cooking, and she starts.
I have, you know, we talked about this earlier, but I wasn't recording when it is that I said this. I'm sorry, Natasha. I'm sorry, but you a team player, and not that type of team player. Yeah, didn't you lock lips with Steve Rogers? Didn't you roll yourself at Bruce himself? Yeah. Hey, we talked about this. We talked about this, chat.
I mean, did someone said they in the movie who the one upgrade Captain America's shield?
I mean, that's a great question. You said her sister, though? All right, bro. We're not talking about her sister. We talk about her. I listen, she a team player, but she's not that type of a team player. You get what I'm saying?
starts putting in work. She throws a bomb, blowing up their whip, and hits the next dude with a flying elbow. She kicks the next soldier and does a hurricanrana to take down the other. And I can't say I'm not convinced that bro didn't just let her do this to him. He could have easily threw her off. I know he was just trying to enjoy the view.
You's a freaky ass nigga!
While all this is going down, we got Hydra's leader hyping up everyone in the locker room. And the moment he's done, he turns around and tells his assistant that he's waving a white flag. Nah, I'm sick. Bro seen the Avengers outside and immediately gave up the cheeks.
What did he say? Oh.
Nah, dead ass though. Bro gave his team false hope knowing they were finna lose by 40.
But why did you have to say why did you have to say cheeks? Why did you have to use that term? I was all for it until it is that you said that. Until it is you said that word. You could have said any wording underneath the sun, but you had to say cheeks, right? Golly.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I'm getting cooked.
Hydra was getting cooked so bad that they decided to send out their twins, Quicksilver and Wanda. Quicksilver tags into the game and immediately goes after Hawkeye. Nah, bro went after the trashiest member first like we wouldn't notice. Hawkeye shoots an arrow, but Quicksilver makes him miss. Then Hawkeye was like,
hold up, wait a minute. Something ain't right.
And tries to shoot another but gets blocked by Quicksilver. Then Mid-Silver bum ass starts talking shit and trolling Hawkeye. I don't know how they let you in this group. They just be letting anybody in. I'm weak. We got a mid-off with the off-brand Quicksilver and Hawkeye before GTA 6. At this point, I'm convinced this game's never coming out. Hawkeye gets hit and goes down and Black Widow comes to his aid. And I know there's a lot of you watching right now saying it should have been me instead. And for those people, I'm just gonna have to ask you to log out of your devices for the day. You're done, buddy. You're cooked. Hydra pulls up on Cap and Thor in the woods and Thor hits Cap's shield, taking out all the Hydra soldiers. Then Iron Man finally pulls up to Hydra's HQ and blicks everyone. We got one of the dudes he hit holding his knee screaming,
My leg! My leg!
but he's an extra, so we really don't care about bro. Iron Man begins looking for the scepter and Cap meets up with Hydra's leader and Cap starts pressing bro, but Scarlet steps in, pushing Cap down the stairs, and then she decides to run away. And I really don't understand what she got out of doing that. I feel like she just wanted to troll Cap. Cap gets up and Strucker starts talking smack, but Cap sleeps bro in one move using his shield. Bro was doing all that talking to take one blow mid-sentence and get slumped. I'm crying, dog. We get back to Iron Man and see that Scarlet's playing with his mind. He sees all his comrades has died in the vision and figures that if he wants to avoid this, then he should create Ultron. Scarlet learns that if she lets Tony take the scepter, then he's gonna self-destruct anyways, so she decides to let him take it. And then we get a shot of the Avengers title card. So after another day of being the Avengers, which consists of destroying the lives of regular humans every day, we see Tony and Bruce create Ultron. Ultron, having the power of the web surf, decides to go through Twitter, and after going through Twitter for 30 seconds, he comes across some James Charles leaks. And nah bro, I'm in tears. Ultron seen those leaks and decided enough is enough. Bro made a quick time decision to destroy the whole world.
This is over. I'm gonna put a stop to this.
Yeah, those leaks about with James, I'm glad I didn't see it. I'm glad it is that I'm, you know, because that was circulating on Twitter, and I'm glad it is I didn't see it.
Kill them all. Every last one.
Fast forward and the Avengers are having a party. War Machine's telling his stories, but Tony and Thor aren't impressed. Bruce and Black Widow are flirting and everyone's having a turn at lifting Thor's hammer. Just when things were looking good, Ultron pulls up to the party wanting smoke. He calls all the Avengers killers and sends his goons after them. And I mean, he's not wrong. Them niggas ruin more lives than sports gambling ever has. You could be chilling in your home on a Friday night and the hope will send a car straight through your front.
I ain't gonna lie, chat. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, well, first and foremost, the funny story is, I do believe, if I'm not mistaken, this picture was taken in Albany, New York. You want to know why it is that I'd have an idea to why that this is a thing? Because I lived in Albany, New York for about 4 years before I moved to the DMV. Now, there used to be a couple things out there. They don't do it no more. In downtown Albany, where like people will like trash the streets, flip cars, all types of like beers and alcohol, glass, all of that stuff. You would think it is that Albany looked like Gotham, like Arkham Knights or some shit like that. Yeah. Oh, as a New Yorker, that's Albany. Absolutely. This looked like an Albany neighborhood to me. That's how I'm just like, nah, this look like down. bro, this is looking a little like Western Street. It's looking a little like Quail Street. You know what I mean? I still remember the names of these streets in Albany, gang. Some of these is looking a little like downtown Albany, like the college part of downtown Albany.
Imagine Ori was going to Dunkin' Donuts and she found her car been destroyed by the Incredible Hulk. What will you do?
I'm finding that man in his Bruce Banner human form, and I'm having a nice conversation with him. I just want to talk to him.
Door. So the Avengers start throwing hands with the bots. Thor smacks one away and Hawkeye runs underneath the table. I didn't think bro could get any more useless than when he did have his bow.
Your ass! Your ass!
Hulk dives on top of Black Widow and we know he's secretly enjoying this moment.
Don't piss me off.
Your ass!
Hulk dives on top of Black Widow
Don't piss me off.
and we know he's secretly enjoying this moment. Cap's old ass jumps on top of a robot and sometimes I forget he's on. Can someone tell him these young niggas not squabbling no more? This bot got a switch with a binary trigger and he's trying to wrestle. After Cap destroys the last bot, Ultron's all like,
before I go, I just want to get this off my chest. That shit was not my fault. Y'all are trash. And I mean this from the bottom of my heart. Y'all are trash.
Then he tells the
Basically
Avengers that
said that.
in order for the world to have peace, then they need to be put down. The entire city of New York is cheering right now. They're sick of the Avengers destroying their homes. Thor destroys the body Ultron's in and the Avengers realize they got a real life problem. So fast forward and we see Ultron slicing a man's arm off because he compared him to Iron Man. Nah, that's absolutely diabolical work. This nigga might be a bigger tweaker than Negan from The Walking Dead. The Avengers pull up on Ultron and they start throwing hands. Ultron and Iron Man face off and Ultron starts cooking Iron Man. Me personally, I'm not letting my own creation cook me like this, but to each his own, I guess. Cap
Nah,
throws
that's
his shield at a bot, but
crazy.
Quicksilver pulls up and meeks him in the
Damn.
face. Then Thor throws his hammer and Quicksilver tries to catch it instead of dodging. I've been trying my hardest not to roast Mid-Silver this entire video, but bro's making it hard not to. If I had his super speed in that situation, I'm speed blitzing every Avenger in sight, but that's just me though.
But anywho,
We see Cap holding a robot by his neck and Thor knocks his head off. Then Cap throws his shield, cracking 3 humans in their skull. Like, nah, Unc, you ain't have to do them like that. They about to go home with straight knots on their forehead. Can't even kiss their wives goodnight with the lump they about to have. So Scarlet
Damn.
manages to warp every useful Avenger's mind. She tries to warp Hawkeye's mind, but he catches her and fries her. Then just when he was finally finna have his moment to lock in, he gets blitzed. So we get to the part where Iron Man is chasing down Ultron. He manages to shoot him down, but before he finishes him, Ultron's all like, yo twin, you wasting your time here with me. Meanwhile, Hulk is out there tweaking in the streets. And bro, the Avengers gotta start leaving this nigga at home because he be scaring away the Hugs. So we get to the Hulk and he's ripping the top off a cop car. Then he kicks another car at 3 more cops. Iron Man pulls up and Hulk throws a car at him and hits him through it. And Iron Man ate that hit like me eating chicken Alfredo. After Tony ate that hit, he was like, nah man, you're destroying the city wrong.
It's all I know.
Let me show you how it's done.
He grabs the Hulk and starts dragging him through the street. Then he shoots Hulk, making him land on the truck. He goes looking for the Hulk but gets snuck, getting sent into a building. Then Hulk pins him down and starts ripping off his clothes. Pause. Iron Man elbows Hulk, sending him crashing into random civilians in the street. And isn't the whole idea is to stop as many casualties as possible? Nah, Tony doesn't care at all. As long as he wins the fight, he's chilling. They both meet up with a punch, causing many civilians to get CTE. Iron Man pins down the Hulk and starts beating on him. Bro's out here giving the Hulk an ass whooping of a lifetime. I know them punches louder than a couple in the college dorm. You can hear.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Why would you say Oh man, if you lived on dorms in them, man, then you would know. You would know, and especially on a weekend night, man. Them walls was thin, boy. Jesus.
Giving the Hulk an ass whooping of a lifetime. I know them punches louder than a couple in the college dorm. You can hear them all the way on the next block. I want y'all to see what I mean when I say the Avengers don't care about civilians. They out here doing more damage than Ultron himself. As the fight continues,
You said record them? No, don't do that. Don't do that. You can actually be charged for doing stuff like that. Don't do that.
Hulk sends Tony straight towards an elevator full of people. Then as Tony's saving these people, Hulk tries to sneak Tony but gets kicked. Bro was pulling Thanos' move before he showed up himself. Tony hits Hulk with the elevator, then punches him, making him lose a tooth. And if I'm Tony, I'm leaving at this very moment. Bro just got hit in the face and pulled a Goku. Like, nah, you got it. I don't want no more smoke with you. So after another minute of trading CTE and destroying the city, Iron Man decides the logical thing to do is to drop Hulk through a construction site. I guess it's just forget all the hard work whoever built this put in, huh? And I guess we just gonna forget about all the civilians nearby. Classic Avengers.
I'm not gonna lie. Being a civilian within New York City during the Avengers time gotta suck. It gotta suck, man. Like, just I'm now I'm really thinking about that. I was just like, hey, you know, how is that gonna help the people? I know this is a movie. I understand that, but geez.
Taking out threats while being a threat. Iron Man tackles Hulk through the construction site, making the whole thing crash. And after all that, Iron Man jaws Hulk, putting him to sleep. And I know I joke about CTE a lot, but Hulk's gotta have some type of brain damage after that hit. So later in the movie, Ultron steals a cradle and Cap pulls up to stop him. The cradle Ultron stole has something that would make him unstoppable, so Cap and Ultron get the boxing for it. Cap sent him with shield combos, but Ultron's like, man, this shit weak, and smacks the shield into the street. Cap and Ultron continue to squabble, but Ultron starts choking Cap. Ironic, Cap been choking out robots this entire movie, and now he's the one getting choked. Before Ultron throws Cap out the truck, Black Widow pulls up with this shield and Cap saves himself. Ultron sends Cap flying, making him land on top of a car, and then he starts earthbending. He lifts the ground up, making a total of 3 cars crash. And bro, there were people inside those cars. Innocent people aren't going home to their families all because of the Avengers.
You think Saitama would destroy the Hulk? I feel like anybody would be able to destroy Hulk, bro. You know it is. I'm gonna talk my yin yang about with that big, beefy, green, unincredible Hulk. And you know it is. I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna say something about the Hulk. Imagine him versus the Avengers, and now we're getting to a point to where it is like, I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one, gang. I don't know about that one versus like all the Avengers. Probably not.
Like it's y'all fault this AI's here in the first place. We get to the train scene and Cap and Ultron are boxing. Scarlet and Quicksilver are working together with Cap, and Ultron's like, and leaves the train. After Scarlet and Quicksilver does the Avengers job of saving innocent people, Nat and Hawkeye manage to steal the cradle. At the end of the scene, Nat gets kidnapped by Ultron and the Avengers regroup. So you all know how Ultron was created by Tony, right? Well, this nigga decides that he's gonna create another bot, and he decides he's gonna do it with the droid they stole from Ultron. The team splits up and everyone starts boxing. Most of the team's actually on Tony's sides and the 2 crash outs are on Cap's side. After they have their goofy ass brawl, Thor pulls up and helps Tony activate Vision. Vision's able to lift Thor's hammer and everyone
Mr. Vision himself
immediately trusts him. It's funny because for some reason whenever Tony and Steve have their beefs, I'm always Team Iron Man. I really just be feeling like Tony's reasoning is valid a lot of the time. Man, I know I just probably ticked somebody off and
I know somebody gonna be mad at me in the comments, but I'm also gonna say it is that Iron Man is real logical. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Somebody gonna be like, Ari, but no. I had somebody really strong arm me on this. Somebody really strong arm me in the comments and said it is. But Bucky's not responsible for the death of Tony's parents. Yes, he is. Mind control or not, he's still responsible. And I stand on it. I stand on that. Yeah, somebody actually commented that. And I said, I stand on what it is that I said. I'm tripling down on it as well. Like, listen, it's his body. He was the literal reason. Thank you. I know it is that I'm not tweaking, but I know somebody's going to be in the comments and they're going to write me an angry paragraph.
In the comment section. Please don't cook me too bad because I know you're just typing away right now. So we get to the final fight and this nigga Ultron starts spitting.
Do you see the beauty of it? You rise only to fall and the earth will crack with the weight of your failure.
Not gonna lie, bro might actually be Optimus Prime. So Ultron and Thor are boxing, and Ultron grabs Thor by the
That's a
throat.
crazy reach.
As Ultron's winning, he turns around and gets smacked away by Vision. The rest of the Avengers pull up and they start guarding the drone to make sure Ultron doesn't get near it. Ultron assembles his entire army and sends them after the Avengers. The Avengers start cooking up and we get this tough slow motion scene of everyone putting in work. And by everyone, I mean everyone except Hawkeye. I'm telling y'all, this nigga might actually be trash. Like, I'm not even trolling no more, because why is bro throwing away his bow and arrow? Like, nah, I'm actually confused right here, bro. He has no powers and he's throwing away his only weapon. Someone let me know if I'm tripping or not, because at this point I'm genuinely confused. So Thor
I wish he didn't say that. I wish it is he never said that. Oh, I wish it is he never said that. Not Hawkeye getting strays. Oh my God. I mean, I still rock with Hawkeye, but damn.
Tony and Vision all start attacking Ultron. Bro's back is against the wall and he starts trying to give us a monologue. But before he can even get his sentence out, Hulk sends him flying.
Damn.
So Quicksilver ends up dying while saving Hawkeye and the kid. And I'm not gonna lie, this one kinda made me sad. To end things off, Tony and Thor clutch up and Vision finished off the remains of Ultron. I just wanna say thank y'all for the support. We're on the road to 20K, so sub up if you're new and you like the vid. I really do love y'all, man. G-Ware, no way. I hope I see y'all ugly in these next videos.
Hey. You said I like this Quicksilver? It's funny that people, I've seen hit or miss. I've seen this that they didn't like this Quicksilver. I've seen others that said that they do, but you know, like Age of Ultron was not a bad movie. I enjoyed it. Chat. You know, but Triple G, shout outs to you, gang. Thank you so much for the video. Shout outs to y'all in the chat. Shout outs to you at home. Try not to cook me too much in the comments. I know I already can hear your fingers and your thumbs cracking, trying to go ahead and cook me. And I'll catch y'all in the next video.